Hi, this is Chico Resch. You are listening to the Let's Go Devils podcast on the Primetime Radio Network.
Happy Devils Thursday. This is Devils After Dark, streaming live on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Twitter Live, and Twitch on the Primetime Radio Network. You are here with me, Sam Wu, and Scotty of SiriusXM Liquid Metal. People ate the catfish before the game. People are now commenting in the Facebook group. We are streaming live. We are winners, 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 because today's title is Tatar, Hughes, and Bratt Power Devils beat the BJs 3-1, the Columbus Blue Jackets, as we're going to go over the Happy Devils recap. Scotty, just tell me, I'm hoping that it will be a tradition of winning when those three are playing together.
The new Bratt pack?
Yeah.
The new Bratt pack right there. Yeah. So the Devils, we're going to say, got a little lucky today that they were playing the old BJs there, a team that has been struggling, but still, either way, ring those hell's bells, Sam Wu, because we got a big victory, 3-1, and more importantly, Jack Hughes extended his point streak to 5 games. Another multi-point game for Jack Hughes tonight. Saying hello to everybody on Facebook Live, Twitter Live, YouTube Live, and at Taj Lounge 973. Make sure you say hi to Jesse. Those bucket of beers afterwards. Hello to everybody. Nice to see you. Let's go over the game that happened. Now, couple things to go to mention before the game even starts. Mason Gearston out of the lineup. Andreas, don't call me Andre Johnson. Janssen also out of the lineup as well. In the lineup for the first time, I believe the first time this season, Nolan Foote. The big man has been called up, made himself over to the taxi squad, and Jimmy Vesey back as well, playing on some different line combinations today. And right off the bat, the Devils came out on fire, we will say, got a big goal from Thomas Tatar to start things off, his 8th of the season, coming from Jesper Bratt and Jack Hughes. And as I was listening to the game, our good friend and colleague Chico Resch was pointing out something very important on that play. All right, Jesper Bratt, yes, we know about him. He made a beautiful pass right over to Tatar, who was able to take it, shift to the backhand, and roof that sucker for a beautiful goal. But Jack Hughes won a faceoff. That was the big story on that play right there. If Jack Hughes lost that faceoff, that play would have never happened. Jack Hughes winning that faceoff, seeing some improvement from our boy right there in the circle. Always a big thing. But Jack, that's his, with that assist, extended his point streak, and we'll get to more Jack Hughes a little later on. But to 5 games. Very nice to see there. Now, after that, the Devils went to sleep. Okay? And this is what we didn't want to see, and it was kind of, alarming today with them kind of just, check it out there for the first period. We all know Max Domi scored a short time later. What was it, at 4:54 of the first? A backhand. McLeod put a big hit on as the Blue Jackets enter the zone, but Domi drives the net, and he was able to put home the rebound on his backhand. And now we got to give a little credit to Mackenzie Blackwood, who we've been critical of the past couple of games, but he needs to work on those rebounds himself. But he did put up some big saves. 18 shots for the Blue Jackets in the first period. Not what you want to see from the Devils. And also, Yanni Kuokkanen takes a puck to the face. I know Chico was talking about it. We've been talking about it. How many pucks to the face does this team have to take this season already? Please, no more pucks to the face. Chico also has a count going on as well. But Mac Black, ended the period with some big saves as the Blue Jackets were on the power play. Our special teams were huge, and it will come in handy again in the third period, because that's where we're going to jump to. The Devils had a lackluster second period. They had a good amount of shots. They turned it on for a bit, but again, still really nothing going on there. Kind of sleepwalking through. The Devils fans had the wave going inside the arena. You know, if there's a wave going, they're trying to wake the team up. And in the third period, some more stuff happened from our guy who's been leading the team all year long. Dare we say, well, why don't we just say it every Devils After Dark, the most consistent Devil on the team all year long, Jesper Bratt, also the first one to break the double-digit mark in the goals. He hit 30 points last game, and now this game he hits the 10-goal mark at the third period, 1:16 into it, a wrister, and what is that, Sam Wu? It's a power play goal. All right, the lights have been turned on with the power play. Our special teams, Coach Naz, Coach Recchi, they've been doing a great job after that stretch of just pure awful. And we all know it. They were awful. All right. We were getting outscored on the power play. Now it's a different story. Now we're actually, instead of declining the penalty, now we're actually accepting. We're looking for more. We want to draw those penalties. Putting home the power play goal. Bratt gets his 10th. Pretty goal by him, but once again, someone involved in the play who really made it happen, Jack Hughes. Now, what happened as they came into the zone? Jesper gave the puck to Jack, and then he drove to the net. What have we talked about in recent games? Keeping it simple. Sam Wu getting in a lane, going to the net. All right, and you talked about it as well. Playing invisible, because it seemed like the rest of the Blue Jackets forgot Jesper Bratt was right in the slot. They all started looking at Jack Hughes as he came up the left wing. He chipped the puck against the boards as sort of a pass to Nathan Bastian, but it ended up kind of acting as a little ricochet to himself. He kind of took the pass himself, found Bratt wide open in the middle of the slot, and Jesper put the wrister home, and that place erupted afterwards, and it felt good, and it felt like the Devils woke back up a little bit. And then our special teams really had to come in handy, because 2 penalties late in the game, a tripping call on Damon Severson, and then a too many men on the ice call as well late in the third period. However, PK comes through, kills everything off. Mercer, he had a breakaway, hit the post on, almost would have been a nice little finishing touch there. But Jack Hughes, again, is this another 3-point game for Jack Hughes, Sam Wu? Is this a hat trick of 3-point games? What is going on here, our boy? He is a point machine. We love seeing this from Jack Hughes, but he gets the Mortal Kombat finish him and puts the empty netter home for his 9th from Tatar and Graves, 3-1 at 18:40 of the third. Icing the game, sealing the deal, wrapping it up. Devils victory, shots on goal. Very disturbing first period there, 18-5. Devils only 5 shots on goal, and Chico made the joke on the radio broadcast. 5 shots, 1 going in. That's a good percentage right there. It's a good percentage, but however, when you look at the total side of it, not so good in the numbers. But the Devils bounce back there a little bit in the second and the third, 12-11 for a total of 28, and they limit the Blue Jackets, tighten up on the defense, limit the Blue Jackets to 7-7 for a total of 32. So 18 shots in the first, and then only 14 total for the Blue Jackets in the second and third. Devils had 20 takeaways. They had 11 giveaways. Don't like to see that. 11 blocks, though. 11 hits, not bad. A couple of penalty minutes there, a couple of penalties, but the Blue Jackets were 0 for 4 on the power play. Devils 1 for 3. Whew. They got a little lucky because they didn't play the full 60 minutes like we know they can. And obviously the lines are a little jumbled up right now. Igor Sharangovich still out in COVID protocol. Coach Ruff was not behind the bench again, unless I'm mistaken, right? He was not behind the bench.
I thought he was. No, I thought he was.
Was he back? Did I mishear that on the radio call? Maybe I misheard that. Either way, the team is still a little bit shaken up. Dougie Hamilton out. Jarls was in there. Siegenthaler had another solid game. We know Ryan Graves is going to have another solid game. 3 stars, by the way. Jack Hughes, Jesper Bratt, Mackenzie Blackwood. Only giving up a goal tonight. Very nice, Mackenzie. We know we've seen some struggles lately. We've seen some, looks like he wasn't in the game, mentally at times, here and there. But he bounces back tonight, especially in that first period. He held the team in there at the end on the when the Blue Jackets were on the power play. Sam Wu, not the best game, but the boys toughed it out as the better team should have. They kind of played down to the competition tonight because we know the Blue Jackets have been struggling mightily. They're going to play them again on Saturday. And by the way, another set of brothers, the Boquist brothers. Adam, there's brothers everywhere in the NHL now. Adam and Jesper. This is like the 5th time I think we've had brothers on the ice here in some of these games with the Subbans and the Thompsons and we had a couple other ones as well. I feel like
the Merkleys,
but either way, the Merkleys, yeah. Whoops. The McLeods. That's right, Mikey McLeod and his brother. Yeah, we did. There's been like 5 sets of brothers that we've played, and now the Boquists tonight. Did we play Vancouver yet? We got Quinn and Jack. So, but what say you about this game, Sam? It wasn't the best, but they pulled it out, and we're always going to take those 2 points no matter what. So, what's your takeaway on this?
Couple things. Little Fireboy 87 wants to say
couple things.
Ruff was back.
Ruff was back. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I must have misheard that.
Yeah. No, we just want to clarify. That's all.
No, thank you.
Well, here are my thoughts here.
Yeah. Let me hear them.
What
you got, Sam Wu?
I was really looking at Mackenzie Blackwood the entire night to see how he would respond after Boston. For the most part, I thought he played above average. Bailed his team a couple times.
Okay. You don't seem sold,
only gave up 1 goal. What's that?
You're not sounding sold.
No. I need to see more of that. It's almost like we talked about sleepwalking, the team sleepwalking. I think this time Mackenzie Blackwood wasn't sleepwalking first, second, and third. I think he played 60 minutes tonight. The goal he gave up, there's nothing. You can't really pin it on Mackenzie.
That Domi one. That was a pretty sweet goal.
Yeah, I mean.
By the way, a couple games ago, remember when Elder hit that? I didn't even realize that he chipped that puck up to himself and then slapped it into the net. That one we were talking. Mackenzie has had some tough ones recently, and I don't know about that. That Domi one was a pretty good move too. Yeah,
I think Subban may have missed his assignment on that one. I have to look at
I think a lot of people missed their assignment on that one because he was all by himself, right to the other side of the net there, waiting to, So a whole lot of people missed their assignment. Yeah.
But here's the thing. Here's some positive news. 0 for 4 on the power play. The
special teams.
Columbus Blue Jackets. So since the Vegas Golden Knights game, the Devils have not given up a power play goal. December 16th.
And the power play goal that they scored was, that was the game winner. That was the game winner.
Yeah.
That was, to take the lead back, which we know the Devils have struggled with, maintaining their leads in games. So this was a gritty win. I think it was Corbin just said it on the Facebook Live. It was a gritty win, where sometimes they're not going to have their A game. They didn't have it all tonight. There were stretches where we talked about they were sleepwalking. When the arena is doing the wave, that's what's going on, guys. So, and you could hear it too. When I was listening here, on with Chico and Maddie, like you could just hear like the crowd at certain points were just a little blah with it. It was just a little blah with it. Like the team they weren't engaged for some reason, but they survived. They survived. Because like you said, Mac Black, his head was in the game the entire night.
Yeah. Suka says Blackwood needs better rebound control. I agree.
Yep. Yeah, I agree. He left a couple out there early in the first when the BJs were swarming, and Chico had talked about it as well. It's something that it's troubled him. It's troubled Mac Black. Not being able to control those rebounds. You leave those juicy ones out there. These NHL caliber players, they're going to bury him. You set them up, they're going to knock him down.
Yeah. I know I'm going to get killed for this, but
what?
I think Mac Black's rebound control is much better than Corey Schneider's.
Oh, I mean.
Yeah. Anyway, I just.
Corey didn't have a hip when he was playing for us, so I would hope so. Corey was basically playing with one hip. So I hope the majority of goalies that we have now is better. Because poor Corey there, near the end. Woof. He gave it his all, but.
So my friend
only
texted
one hip.
Me,
one hip only take you so far.
My friend texted me, and now Bassett guy is saying it. I'm refraining just from saying this because Jack, last 5 games, 12 points. Capo.
Don't even say it. Don't even say it. You remember the last time you said this? Remember the last time?
I didn't say it. They're saying it. I'm pointing that out. Don't say that. Because I got burned. Just like Ranger Hate Week. Playing that star-studded event, Ranger Hate Week. It was actually Shorts Guy. And Shorts Guy wasn't around. Man. And we got clobbered.
Yeah, what was it the last time? Kako didn't have any points on the season, and he broke open for 3 against the old Devils there that night. Yeah. It was like,
he's got 11 points.
Yeah.
He got 11 points on the season right now, and a quarter of it came on that game when I was making fun of him.
He's a talented guy. They'll figure it out at some point. The Rangers got a good team to support him around there. I'm excited to play the Rangers again because I want this Devils to play them. The Devils that we've been seeing the last few games, the Devils that even when they don't have it, they're still going to be able to grit it and grind it out here and tighten up defensively and hold on for a big victory like they did tonight. And good for Jack Hughes. Another 3-point game. This is what we'd like to see. This is what we were waiting to see too. Jackie Boy's healthy. So, damn, he had that separated shoulder there, but this is how he looked that first game and a half, coming out into the season when he was just dancing around the ring. Yeah. I've been watching too much wrestling lately. Dancing around the rink. So I just love seeing it. This is what we thought we were going to see before Christmas. Took a little while to get into the swing of things, but now they're back. Yep. Not going to have a big long February break either. Now that the Olympic stuff isn't happening, which I get a lot of guys are upset about and stuff, but personally, the chances of any of we would all get sick. They would all get sick. Anyone that went is more than likely to get sick. I'm sorry. Yeah. I just don't want to see Nico Hischier or anyone else like that on the team get sick and then have to miss the last month and a half of the season. So they'll have some time in February though. Any makeup games? I know a lot of those Canadian teams could be making up games around that stretch as well that they've been postponing a lot for. So,
hey, our good friend
anyone
David
else? Who
Decker.
else is up there? Yeah, what's up, David?
Decker. Facebook Live. Hockey is fun when your guys do what they get paid to do. Yeah, I mean, David
when
Decker
they keep
knows,
it simple.
Yeah, David Decker is a guy about results, right? In the car sales business, he sells Toyotas at Town Toyota in Ledgewood on Route 46. This is not a paid endorsement. We like David Decker. Yeah.
Hot plug.
He hooks up Let's Go Devils podcast hosts.
Ask for the Sam Wu discount. You know, like the Aaron Rodgers discount. You get the Sam Wu discount. That's what happens.
Yeah, customers have gone to David Decker at Town Toyota and said, there are no Toyotas around, Dave. There's
Give
just
me
no
the woo.
microchips.
Give me the
It's
woo
like,
special.
I got the woo. And then he comes out with the Tacoma. I got the woo.
I got the woo.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a plug right there. Anyone else?
Yeah.
Anyone else want to send us some free pizza or something like that?
Yeah.
Anyone in
actually,
LA want to send some free pizza?
Actually, the real reason is David Decker has tattooed his body with the Let's Go Devils podcast.
That's right. That's right.
Logo voluntarily.
You know what? I don't think we've put the horns up for that actually on the show yet.
Cool.
That was pretty wild seeing that. That's really cool.
Yeah. 2 years of free oil changes on the woo.
Oh man. But hey, the Devils won tonight. That's the bottom line. You ever watch the Mets game? What does Keith Hernandez say? You get a little dribbler, it's a line drive in the paper tomorrow. In those standings, it still says victory for the New Jersey Devils. Now, when they come back out on Saturday, let's put this crap behind us, and let's go out there and play the way we did against Boston and against Washington and against Edmonton and Buffalo. 60 minutes. I know we're a little short on the lines, but you guys, everyone, it seems like it's almost next man up right now. Feel like the guys are really into it. We didn't see as much as what we wanted to. Nolan Foote had a quiet game. Alexander Holtz last game had a quiet game. So we haven't seen too much from those big stud prospects yet, but let them marinate a little bit.
VC went in for Holtz today. VC went in for Holtz. So.
I believe Holtz went back down because I didn't see him on the scratch list. So I believe he got Texas squad.
Yeah.
But either way, let's let them marinate. They're fine. Let's get a couple more guys back healthy. Tatar scoring again was very nice to see. We spoke about it. He's a great follow on social media. He seemed just genuinely excited to be back in the lineup. Here's a guy who wanted to prove everybody wrong, getting sat in the playoffs last year on Montreal's crazy run to the finals, and he's a healthy scratch. And we even said it a couple times. We're like, we can see it. How it happened. But you're looking right now at his just general passion and enthusiasm for the game. It's starting to pour over, and it's starting to bring the positive results. Even on nights where the team is not on firing on all cylinders.
10-day challenge. 10-day challenge from December 31st, right? We talked about, the Buffalo game, okay, whatever. It's Buffalo. But when they beat the Edmonton Oilers, the Washington Capitals, we started to feel really good because they were on a winning streak. And a 3-game winning streak, and they ran into the big bad Boston Bruins. We had a lot of guys hurt. The game was 3-3. They were there to the end. Unfortunately, Mackenzie Blackwood didn't have the greatest game, but the team.
But he rebounds tonight.
Hard. Yep, he rebounds tonight. They beat the BJs. The BJs again are in the thick of things for that last wild card spot. It's very hard to determine what teams go where because of the amount of games that have been played. The Devils have played a lot more than most teams because of all these postponements. But look, they got 2 solid points here.
Yeah.
The Blue Jackets.
They grinded it out. They gritted it out.
Yeah, the Blue Jackets, they get nothing. They lose.
Yeah. And we got them again on Saturday. So let's make it 2 in a row, guys. You know what's going to be coming your way. This, like we're talking about, this is a team that is struggling. Kind of like they're starting to, maybe get into a little bit of a tailspin there, kind of a la how our team was a few weeks back. So let's take advantage of the situation. All right?
Yeah.
And let's get 2 in a row now. And looking back to where we were before the break, we were questioning. We said they better win this Buffalo game because then they got Edmonton, they got Washington, They got Boston, and they got 2 with the Blue Jackets. Then they got Pittsburgh, right? I think Pittsburgh is after that. Who is, how many in a row have they won now? See that game with St. Louis? Man, Pittsburgh is just smoking. So we knew it was going to be a test. And right now the boys are passing. Only losing one. Overtime winners. Grinding one out when you don't have your A game. I can't complain too much right now. I'm sure I could. I could find things, but, you know.
Oh, I know.
Right now.
You were complaining during our pre-show meeting that hopefully our audience
won't even talk about it. We won't even talk about it. We won't even talk about that. I want to get in the subject. Those awful jerseys, whatever.
Hey, you know what? You know what? If we ever broadcast our pre-show and post-show meetings, there will be a pay-per-view gateway. we don't give that kind of content for free. Maybe we'll have like Sirius XM, Scotty. Maybe we'll have like a week, free content of what they really think about guys pre-show and
NSFH, not safe for hockey.
Yeah, you got to be 21 or older to subscribe. Fine print voiceover. 18 years old older. I can't even do it. So we don't play Pitt until the end of February. Yeah, so hopefully they're slumping by then.
Then who? Let me see. Who was I? Who was I thinking of? Oh, Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay. That's the other. Okay. After the Blue Jackets, we play Tampa Bay again. That's who it is. I knew it was one of those, elite teams.
All right. Well, let's see. They beat Buffalo, Edmonton,
Edmonton, Washington, lose to the Bruins. Yeah. And then
so they're
we got Columbus, then Columbus, and then Tampa Bay. So, and then the Islanders after that. And, those Montreal, those are 2 definitely winnable games.
Yeah.
Toronto will be postponed. Okay. Arizona, Carolina's good. That'll be a good one. A nice test. But the boys been playing well. So I'm excited for Saturday. Everybody on Facebook Live, Twitter Live, YouTube Live, everyone at Taj Lounge 973. Don't forget to tip your bartenders over there. We got a nice, cool setup going on to hang out with you pre-game and post-game. And I hear I'm going to be doing a little fill-in action for our boy Vinny this Saturday on Game Day Live before the next Blue Jackets and Devils game. So I'm pretty excited about that. Whole bunch of other podcasts going on here. The Woo Report's going to hit you tomorrow afternoon at 12 noon Eastern. This podcast will be up for you to listen to at midnight or somewhere around there, whenever Sam Woo gets to it. He's a busy guy. He's a busy guy over here. Oh, wait, he's got some pizza.
Yeah.
But we're looking forward to
Game Day Live theme right now. I was playing. That's the new Game Day Live theme. They hear.
Very nice. All right.
Yeah.
So
we're going to be on Game Day Live.
Yeah, I'm excited to host and get a little shot of the pregame and see everything that's going on beforehand. I'm always usually working out here. It's like 4:00. Oh, the game starts. It's 3 hours early. So it'll be nice to have a little different perspective on the weekends. Getting that starting lineup sheet and everything like that. I'll be excited to do that. So Game Day Live, Saturday, Blue Jackets. We'll be starting around 6 p.m. Eastern time. And then, of course, Friday, Sam Woo over there with the Woo Report coming your way. Looking forward to the next game. Thank you again, everybody. And go ahead, Sam Woo. Be patient.
No, I was going to say thank you to all those came out to Taj Lounge 973. We did a little live look-in for Game Day Live. It was pretty cool.
Bucket of beers.
Yeah, there was somebody that just taking that bucket from the bar, bringing it back to the table. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Omar, he says, "Thank you, Sam and Scotty. You guys rock." Thank you, Omar. We hope there's hockey in Montreal. Omar, I know you're probably just like, oh, not again.
Oh, Montreal, right? Oh, you know what? That one's postponed too, isn't it?
Yes. Yep. 15th.
Oh, it is. I'm sorry. Man, I got to go to the eye doctor and get some new contacts here. Yeah, that says PPD right there. I thought it said I thought it said 4 o'clock again. Whoops. Whoops a daisy. Whoops a daisy. Well, thank you again, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this edition of Devils After Dark. Back again for Game Day Live, and then Devils After Dark post game as well. Samuel, you got anything? Final words?
Till next time, let's go Devils.